2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our feature group throughout this tournament. Nicely done. Time for the second shot into the first. That's nicely done. And here we are with the third shot. That's tidy. This putt is about 8 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
So far, so good.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's in a share of 15th. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Okay, let's get back to the action. Putting for birdie here. That's frustrating. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
It's looking solid.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Currently 1 under for the round. Here we are at the third. Opting for the 6 iron. Playing within their comfort zone there. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
They're going to walk this one in.
That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. And let's have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
At -2, going along nicely today.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. That's well played. Pin high. And back to the course with the live action. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
This one is all over it.
Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we have a par 5.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Well, Rich, this player's certainly looking sharp out there on the course after signing with a new apparel company, it appears.
Look good, feel good, play good, I say, Luke. I say clothes make the man, clothes make the woman, clothes make the player in this instance. I think it's always a refreshing change when you go to a new apparel company, because I think it just gives you a sense of giddiness, like it's something brand new and you take it out for a spin. I always like getting, new clothing, new apparel to wear out there on the golf course. I don't know, it just kind of invigorated me. Gave me some energy. It made me feel, bigger and taller and faster and stronger. It didn't. I know that for a fact, but you know what? I liked it. It felt good to be out there in brand new clothing.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
And this putt to move into a tie for second.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
A bit long on that one. It's just about 3 feet away. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Okay, that'll work. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Birdied their last hole.
Wow, what a save.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Good look at a birdie here. Was on a good line. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging. He's affable. He looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently tied for 4th. Here we find ourselves in the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's get back to it, shall we? Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. Well, that's a handy shot. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, that was a safe play. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
Looking really good, this one. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured, their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Here we go, Rich. The back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete. That dog will hunt.
Sitting at -4. Currently tied for 4th place. Going with the hybrid.
They've decided to club up.
Oh, well done. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Just didn't drop. This is a par putt. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looking great now.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Teeing off here at the 11th. going with the 8-iron here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? So, after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Currently a shot off the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here. And tidy looking shot, that one.
For against the wind to stick that one.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And with that hole, this player is currently tied for first with Brooke Henderson.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently tied for first place. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
This is from miles away.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. Starting to look really good.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wouldn't that have been nice? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this next putt, it's for bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Setting up now on a par 4. Wow, that was just striped. Playing from around 160 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Yeah, nicely played. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And that will move him to 6 under par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. This one's a par 3.
No way, man.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Going with the 6-iron here. Yeah, that one's looking good. That was special. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. How close was that to going down?
Didn't try that.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
This one to save par. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
No, that's too bad. You'll have to settle for bogey there. Just a short putt remaining here. And a little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if you can bounce back. This hole is a par 5. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Currently -5. Tied for 6th position. Getting ready to play their third. Only one shot off the pace. Wonderfully played. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That's disappointing. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt to move into the top 5.
On a nice line.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. And that makes him tied for first.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Look at just 283 yards. Listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Yeah, that one will play. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, so close.
Feeling good.
Putting for par. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Second shot here on the 18th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And this putt is for a final score of 65.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And that'll wrap things up for him here at this tournament. And for a first start on the PGA Tour, Rich, you've got to take your hat off to them.
Yeah, not a bad first event on the PGA Tour. Kind of getting some nerves out of the way. Top 5 finish. Keep your eye on this player.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.